Hey everyone, Remade the Raging Furry here, and if you couldn't tell, I am drunk. I would go online with this car, but I'm totally just... I can't race when I'm drunk. As you can see by how I fucking drive. I actually want to get into a race. So I just bought this Honda Civic a little bit ago, and I want to see how it races after just barely upgrading it. Also, I have a story to tell. Oh my god, you will not believe me. So, y'all know I hate fucking working for 7-Eleven, right? Well then, let me give you some insight as to the fucking bullshit little bastard I'm working for. Okay, not little. He's actually, I call him duplex double wide. And why? Because he's a fat fuck. Anyways. So, let me give you a little background. I live in Vegas. And in Vegas, all the drivers are aggressive as fuck, okay? Like, when I used to drive around in Washington, like, you'd be lucky to gain a spot in a traffic jam. But that just means the drivers were defensive. They did not mess with you unless you fucked with them. And so they just stayed in their spot, stayed in their lane, you know, did their shit. But in Las Vegas, everyone is always trying to jockey for positions like it's a fucking horse race. Now, the shit about this is that now, while you're arguably safer on a bike, or in this city you're arguably safer on a moped or a motorcycle, while you are simultaneously in more danger for getting, you know, bullshit things happening to you. Man, if you're getting bodied in a Honda Civic, you need to upgrade. Anyways. But, you're arguably safer in this city because you can weave through traffic. Now, the bad thing is, we get bodied left and right unless you're a dick in this city. You get bodied and you won't know what to do. So I'm driving around like 2-3 years ago, right? Just minding my own business. I'm going to the 168. It's an Asian market store. I'm going there, and this fucker cuts me off with 6 inches of room. 6 inches of room between my knee and his fucking side mirror, okay? Let me tell you, that is not a lot of room even when you're on a moped. And this fucker was in one of those big-ass Cadillac Escalades. No, he wasn't in a little tiny car. He was in a big-ass fucking Cadillac Escalade. White, big, shiny-ass fucking rims, because people are fucking gaudy. And just, oh my god. So he cuts me off and brake checks me. After he brake checks me, you know what? I flip his ass off. Okay, sorry, I got that in the wrong order. I'm drunk. Forgive me. Okay, he cuts me off, gets in front of me. I flip him off, and he brake checks me. Alright? I'm pissed. So I roll up to him at the stoplight on the next intersection. I roll up right next to him in the other lane. I'm like... and he gets out of his car. After he gets out of his car, he starts yelling at me, "Man, I have a family, wife, and kids, and..." And he can't even speak proper English. Like, mind you, this dude is broken English as fuck. And the wife is sitting there in the passenger seat giving him this fucking eye like, get the fuck back in here. And I told him, like, I was just sitting stone still on my moped. I said, you know what? The light's gonna turn green soon. Why are you out here? Even if you want to beat me up, you know, I didn't do anything. I'm sitting there stone still on my moped while this guy's wife, I presumed at the time, was glaring at him with the most intense stare, like the you fucked up stare. And eventually the light does turn green and he gets back in his car and leaves. And this fucker, mind you, he was spitting while he was speaking. He's like, man, I have a family, wife, and kids in the car, and I'm like, you cut me off, bitch. That's what I said to him. I said, you cut me off, bitch. And what's the nasty part was his belly was touching my elbow. And the thing is, any riders who drive in this city, they have helmets, protective gear, and all sorts of shit. I was no exception. All I had to do was stand up from my fucking moped and cold cock this asshole in the chin with my helmet. That's all I had to do to get him out of my way. But, you know what? I didn't. I won with my words. Because, sure enough, like I said, the light turned green and he got back in his car. I win, right? No, I don't win. So, you know, I work at a 7-Eleven. I probably stated that in a previous video. Actually, yes, I think I did. I work at a 7-Eleven, and I decided to do story times. Well, this story time, I remembered because I was drunk, and I've been really pissed about it lately. Now that I think about it, the same guy who drove that fucking Escalade, he was a fat, brown-skinned Indian man with a white fucking Escalade with shiny ass motherfucking rims. And by the way, I never get that modification on trucks. That's just the stupidest modification. Like, if that's all you can do to your truck, you're a sad little bitch. Anyways, he drives the same fucking Escalade, and Mr. Duplex Double Wide comes into work in that thing. You should see him in his clown car. But he comes to work in that thing more oftentimes than not. And I look back on it now, and the same person who was in the passenger seat is the wife who co-owns this store, and this same fucking Duplex Double Wide bitch is the same fucker who cut me off. I'm sorry. I'm really, really pissed about this. Yeah, I'm working for the same fucker who would have cut me off and probably, you know, fucked my shit up with no remorse. He would have probably fucking bent my fender or popped my tire or some bullshit and drove off without remorse. I'm working for the same bitch! Oh. And you know what? I'm not gonna get into it, but this fucker is sexed as fuck. Like, really short example. Recently, very, very recently, we had this, a female coworker of mine. You know, she has, some kind of bone disease, you know. She's not well, like, completely well. But she works. You know, she does a lot of the shit that we don't do. So, you know, we praise her for it and all that good shit. But, I don't want to jump. Fuck you. Trade in. But, she does a lot of the shit we don't do, like certain orders and cycle counts and whatnot. And, she, goes in the cooler, stocking some shit, and she gets bit by something. More than likely a spider. And, you know, that same night she goes to the hospital, right? So she comes back the next day, tells me it was a spider bite, but they didn't know which one, so they just treated it with a really basic anti-venom, you know. Did all the basic stuff to get the venom out. And, she came in and told me, you know, what happened is the fact that, last night she, took her medicine and whatnot, and it knocked her ass out, right? Didn't come to work because she woke up 3 hours into her shift and realized, you know, it wasn't worth it coming in for 1 fucking hour. Because I was there for her whole entire shift. And she didn't show up. So I had to stay there and do my overtime and whatnot. And, You know, she doesn't show up, and fucking, oh, double wide duplex is really pissed when he comes in and sees me there sitting because my leg is fucked up and with my music on, and he's really pissed about that, but he's more pissed about her. She comes in and this guy wants to fire her, even though she clearly explained to him that the antibiotics knocked her out, you know? And you know what? I can understand that. I've taken strong antibiotics or painkillers before, and I've been knocked on my ass and knocked the fuck out, okay? I don't wake up when that shit happens. She fucking, and you can't fire a worker for medical reasons because that's discrimination, and they can sue for that. So she doesn't show up for one shift, because mind you, she's shown up for every single shift that she's ever been working here at this store. She doesn't show up for one single shift, and this fucker wants to fire him. I mean her. And it's like, it really pisses me off. Not only that, but I was there. I mean, you want to know why? Because the fucking cups next to one of the machines didn't look pretty enough. It didn't look nice enough. And he's like, that stack looks fucking beautiful, right? And I said, oh yeah, it looks very fucking beautiful. I mean, like, it's so photogenic, I can take a photo of it right now and send it to Facebook. And he gave me this glare, like, you motherfucker. You know, that kind of stare, like, what the fuck? I mean, he's like, he wanted to fire her. But you know what? He doesn't, he goes off on the women employees for seemingly no reason. And this guy is from India, right? Where the women are expected to, you know, wear burqas and shit. Or is that in Pakistan? I can't remember. Most Middle Eastern countries, women are expected to wear burqas and whatnot. And, you know, they're expected to be seen, not heard, all that bullshit. And you know what? I'm equal rights. I'm an egalitarianist, or whatever you want to call that. Not a feminist, an egalitarianist. Or I'm not saying that right. I believe in equal rights for everyone, except for maybe immigrants, but like that's a can of worms I won't get into. But I believe in equal rights for people of color, race, gender, and all that bullshit. And it pissed me off that he wanted to do that. Now let's take another. So this one coworker, I'm not gonna name him. I'll call him Jose because that's not his real name, but he's a kind of Mexican dude. I'll call him Jose. Jose likes to wear headphones at work, right? He wears headphones every day while he's doing shit. Doesn't matter the occasion, doesn't matter the customer. He's just wearing his headphones. So owner got really pissed at him. Said, next time I see you wearing headphones, I will fire you. And I was there for this, okay? Sees him wearing headphones. And they get into a fight, and Jose walks out, okay? Not literally, the same week later, he is rehired. And he's doing the same exact shit that got him fired. And you know what? He doesn't care. The owner just doesn't give a shit. My point is, he's letting this fucking dude slide, and he's done it to countless other dudes, while the girls get reprimanded for bullshit. Even I have gotten a pass once or twice, and the girls have gotten all the flack. Like, it really pisses me off. I want to cold cock this motherfucker in the face. And you know what? He's never gonna find my YouTube channel. He's never gonna find it because he doesn't seem like a really fucking tech savvy person. Double wide duplex, in summary, is a sexist asshole coming straight from India, born and raised there but moved here, who cut me off while I was riding doing nothing wrong. And I'm working for him. Working for him! Ugh! It pisses me off so bad. I want to cold cock this motherfucker in the face and quit and go away. Ugh, but I need to find another job first. I don't want to quit in the most spectacular way. Like hire some fucking people in a band and say, hey, ha, ha, I'm quitting, ha, fuck you, ha. Anyways, that's my story time / rant for the video. And lesson learned: don't get beaten by a Honda Civic. Oh shit, I'm hiccuping. I usually burp and fart a lot when I'm drunk, but hiccuping? That's a little bit different. Anyways, I genuinely hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day.